As Brexit looms, more and more British people are taking the citizenship of other European countries. The German Statistics Office says nearly 3,000 took the plunge in 2016. Now, that is a rise of more than 360%. People who take German citizenship aren't normally allowed to keep their original passports, but there is an exception for, you guessed it, EU citizens. Therefore, many Brits living here are rushing to become German citizens because at the moment they can keep their British passports too. After Brexit, as the law stands at the moment, dual nationality will no longer be possible for Brits. Let's listen to one Brit who started this process.
I'm trying to apply for a German passport as well as hoping to keep my British passport because that's not something I want to give up. I've got elderly parents back in England that I must visit regularly. But yes, I'm determined to stay here if I can, and I just wish that the same opportunities should be here for the next generation. It was a wonderful, wonderful thing being able to come over here so easily, and it really upsets me that my daughters might, and the next generation won't have the same choices possibly to just live and work within Europe wherever they want and so freely.
Yeah, you can hear right there. I mean, the story reaches far across the English Channel. In fact, the realities of Brexit and citizenship are realities for several of my colleagues right here at DW. I'm happy to have at the big table with me people you don't normally see here in the studio, but tonight they are part of the story. They're usually reporting the story. Tonight they are the story. Hannah Cleaver to my right and Jeffrey Whitaker to my far right. And I understand my fearless producer, Paul Hurst, he's also part of this story. We're trying to get him to come to the big table as well, but, you know, he's committed to his work. It's good to have you guys here at the big table. This is a serious decision, though. Why did you decide to take German citizenship?
I am still in the process of it. I handed in a whole wedge of paperwork today to the authorities. So I'm waiting for them to probably write me letters and tell me that I've got to find some more tax returns that I have to send them. But I wanted to be able to vote in Germany. I want to be able to continue to live here. I've been here for 18 years already.
So did you feel like you would lose the right to live here because of Brexit?
No, but I don't want it to become complicated. You know, I've been here for so long. I want to take part in the political process. I pay my taxes here. Why shouldn't I have representation? No taxation without representation, right? And I've been thinking about it for ages and wanting to do it for ages. But the idea that if I waited until after Brexit that I might not be able to keep my British passport finally kicked me into action, and I stopped being so lazy and so scared of the German bureaucracy.
And Jeff, you posted on, I think it was it last week on Facebook, you know, this picture that we've been showing our viewers, how proud you were.
That was from yesterday.
Was that from yesterday?
Yeah. I'm a very fresh German. I've only been a German since yesterday lunchtime, so I'm about as fresh as you get.
Okay.
And I got a big card from the city of Berlin, and that's just the sort of like the container for it. Inside is my Einbürgerungsurkunde, so my citizenship.
That's your naturalization?
Yeah. So that's what made me a German when the civil servant there in the office handed that over to me.
Was it an emotional moment for you?
It's really weird because when she gave it to me, up until that point, I'd been feeling quite positive about it and in a way emotional, but my voice started sort of like quavering a little bit. So I said, thank you for giving it to me, and, you know, it's really wonderful. And I was really pleased about it. So it was, above all, an emotional moment.
Did you feel like you were losing something, though? I mean, is there a sense of law? I mean, you're not losing your British...
No, I'm staying British, and I keep a British passport. I only have a British passport at the moment. I haven't got my German passport yet. I have to apply for that still, but that's based on this document.
But there is a sense of loss attached to Brexit for you, though, right? Because that motivates many Brits to become German citizens.
Less a feeling of loss, but more a fear of how complicated things might become.
Okay.
You know, because nobody has any idea of what any kind of Brexit deal might mean for people who are living in different countries. I mean, it's insane, but we don't know. And it could become, I mean, who knows how out of control this could get. And you've seen, you know, the mayhem in the UK.
Right.
How complicated could it get, and how crazy might it become? How difficult could it become, right?
And there was a certain, it wasn't even a logical feeling of nervousness on my part, but I spent half of my life here in Berlin, and I didn't want to risk that being taken away from me. I didn't think Germany was going to do that. I didn't think Berlin was going to do that. But it wasn't logical, really, and I don't think Brexit has been logical at any point in the entire proceedings.
And becoming a German citizen, we've said you're not losing your British citizenship. You're acquiring something in addition to what you have. Do you identify more with Germans now because you've got that? We've got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, yes or no?
I think it's everything, isn't it? I'm British, I'm German, I'm European, you know, I'm a Yorkshireman, I'm a Berliner, I'm gay, I'm all sorts of things, and I can have a multiple identity, and that's not a problem.
Get it out there. What about 10 seconds?
I'm always going to eat Marmite and have milk in my tea.
Good girl. All right. Well, to both of you, it's good to have you at the big table. These folks do a great job in the newsroom every day. It's good to have you guys here. Thank you very much. The day is nearly done. The conversation, of course, continues online. You'll find us on Twitter, either at DW News, or you can write directly to me. Don't forget to use the hashtag of the day. Every member, no matter what happens between now and then, tomorrow is another day, no matter where you are. We'll see you then.